Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brooke. Thank you for joining, and today, here's the cat's tail. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brooke. If you're new here, this is a channel where I talk about houseplants and do DIYs on my shorts. So if you haven't, take a minute and subscribe to my channel. That way you can be up to date on all my latest videos. Today we're going to be doing a July favorites, but in past I have gone through different products and plants in my personal collection that I have been enjoying for that month or really for that month. And this month I don't really have like any outstanding plants or products. I of course have plants that I am loving, like my philodendron mammy I have a short on its leaf unfurling. It just got a new leaf. You know, my burley marks variegated, always a plant that I love, like no matter what the month is. So didn't really have any of my like plant collection or whatever that I wanted to share, but I have like been eyeing or seeing online plants in the month of July that I really do love. So I thought I would share those. So this is that. This is the July favorites. Wish I had, but I don't have video. First up, this one has been on a list of plants that I like really love, and it's just an interesting plant to look at, and it's the philodendron tortum. So I have seen this many times in the store and have had opportunities to purchase it, but I never have because they have always been a lot smaller and a lot higher cost. And so it just wasn't a plant that I was, needing at all by whatsoever. So I have never gotten it, but I really love it. And I have seen a lot of people share them in the month of like July. I know that Queen City Tropicals, she just shared hers, and it's so much larger, it's so much larger and it's beautiful. And so it's just a very interesting, completely unique plant. And so I have just admiring it, and that's a plant that I love. If there was an opportunity for me to get it, I definitely would, really. Second on my list is a philodendron, or a variegated heartleaf philodendron. And so again, this is a philodendron. Yes, I think all of these are. But I have seen this plant in person. I've had the opportunity to purchase it, and I just never have, because again, it's like the tortum where it was just a higher cost than I thought the plant was worth for me. So I've never purchased it, but I really think it's a beautiful plant. It is the white variegation, and so it's just a regular old heartleaf philodendron, nothing special there, but the variegation on it makes it special. It is a very uncommon plant I have found. I have tried to find smaller plugs of this online, and I can't really seem to find anything affordable, I would say, for this plant, but it is a beautiful plant. I enjoy looking at it, and I've enjoyed seeing it. So again, it's a plant that I've been just admiring from afar. Third one on my list, again, philodendron, is the El Choco Red. I have again seen this in person. I feel like I've seen all of these plants in person, and I've over the last year or whatever, and I've just never purchased any of these. So yes, El Choco Red, I've seen it in person. I think it's a beautiful plant. I love the backs of them. I think it's a beautiful velvety, philodendron leaf. Just super interesting leaves, like the varicosum with their super textured, like ribbed sides, whatever you want to call them. I think it's a very pretty plant. I've seen a lot of people with these, and they just get massive, like a lot of your philodendron. They're just massive, and they're just beautiful, lush leaves that, again, just don't even look real. So that is on my list. The fourth one, again, I've seen this. I've had the chance to purchase it and almost did. This is a philodendron burley marks, but unvariegated. So I have the variegated version of this, and I love it so much. And I just felt like I really wanted the unvariegated version. Now, I haven't seen this one online. It's just like more of a personal, like, I've wanted it. I don't know what it is, but they're such bubbly plants. I'll get my variegated one. They're such bubbly, like easy growing plants, and just so fun and bow. Anyways, they're so fun and just bubbly. Super easy to grow, super easy to care for. And so this is the variegated version, but I did see the unvariegated version in an Ace Hardware in Florida for 20 bucks in a large 1-gallon pot. And I almost thought about getting it. And I told my husband I could get it and then take it all, like get the soil all off of it. So take it bare root and fly home with it. But it just was a lot of it was a lot of plant and I wasn't positive that it would make it. But for 20 bucks, 1 gallon, I have not seen it again, like since. I have checked other big box stores. I have checked, why are they going to have it? But I guess Ace Hardware, you know. Anyways, I've checked local nurseries and different nurseries. I just did I will have a video coming out where I went to a nursery. And I was really hoping they had one, but they didn't. And I, again, can't seem to find one online. Just unvariegated. I just want the unvariegated version. So it's a really pretty plant. Just, again, bubbly, fun, like unique foliage. And I really would like to have one if I could ever find it again. The fifth one on my list, and this I feel like is currently on probably everyone's like watching list or whatever. It's just cat. It is the Monstera aurea, and so this is I would say like within the last couple of years, newer variegated, like sport variegated Monstera. Instead of the white leaves, it has the yellow and green variegation, and so it's very pretty. That's appealing to me. I like the green and the yellowing variegation. I like my Painted Lady. I like my Burley Marks. I feel like there's another very yellow variegated plant I have, but oh, sorry, the Paraiso Verde. I just like those variegations more than the white, maybe because their care seems to be a little bit easier. They don't seem to be as finicky as the albos. Now, my pothos and my Syngonium albo have not given me any issues. I keep the humidity up and the light up, and so they've been okay. But I've heard from, you know, the Monstera albos, they can get a little trickier. And so the aureas, I think, are the same as like a Monstera deliciosa, maybe. Like their variegation, I think, is just more stable because it's more of a natural, like, variegation. It's not like a straight up white variegation, but I think that they're beautiful plants. I feel like it would be easier to care for. I also think it would be easier than my Thai constellation, which, if you've been keeping up with, I've been having a hard time growing. So I know that they're not as slow growers as that. And so it's just a beautiful plant that I've been admiring. It's definitely out of my price range. I do know that it's coming down and becoming more readily available, which I find awesome because that means that over time it's just going to keep coming down in cost. So that's probably when I'll get mine. But it's just a beautiful plant that I have been admiring in the month of July. I've seen local plant shops get this, and it just excites me again because it means that they're becoming more popular or more in demand and more readily available. So I think the price should go down, but maybe the aureas will be, you know, low 100s maybe one day, and I'll grab one. So that was it. Those were my July favorites from afar. Let's say that. Favorites from afar. No, wait. Yes, because this is August now. I'm confused. But anyways, those were my July favorites. Leave a comment and let me know what your July favorites are. Let me know if you have any of these plants or if you know where to find them. Because again, the Tortum and the Heartleaf variegated are the hardest to find on that list. And a Burley Marks, just an unvariegated Burley Marks. I think it would be interesting to see where you're getting yours, if you have one or if you found one. So leave it in the comments and let me know. And be sure to subscribe so you can see all my latest videos, and we'll see you next time.